Queen Charlotte, born Sophia Charlotte of Mecklenburg-Strelitz on May 19, 1744 in Mirow, Germany, was the queen consort of King George III of the United Kingdom. Her marriage to King George III and her role as the queen had a significant impact on British society and culture. This video will narrate to you the overview of Queen Charlotte's life and history. Early life, birth and family. Queen Charlotte was born on May 19, 1744 in small northern German duchy of Mecklenburg-Strelitz. She was the youngest daughter of Duke Charles Louis Frederick of Mecklenburg and Princess Elizabeth of Saxe-Hildburghausen. Education. Raised in a modest rural setting, Charlotte received a comprehensive education from private tutors which included subjects like language, music and botany. Her upbringing was relatively secluded compared to the typical European royal family. Marriage to King George III. Proposal and marriage. King George III ascended the throne in 1760 and sought a suitable Protestant bride. Charlotte was chosen and travelled to England, arriving on September 8, 1761. The couple married later the same day at the Chapel Royal in St James's Palace, London. Coronation. Queen Charlotte was crowned Queen Consort on September 22, 1761, along her husband at Westminster Abbey. Role as Queen Consort. Children. Queen Charlotte and King George III had 15 children, which has a record for British monarchs. 13 of their children survived to adulthood, contributing significantly to the future stability of the monarch. The names of the children of Queen Charlotte and King George III are as follows. Contributions and interests. Patronage of the arts. Queen Charlotte was an ardent supporter of the arts and played a key role in the cultural development of the era. She was a patron to notable musicians like Johann Christian Bach and Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Mozart, at the age of 8, even dedicated his opus 3 Piece to her. Botany. Queen Charlotte was compassionate about botany. She was an instrumental in the expansion of Kew Gardens, which became a significant botanical research center. The Strelitzia regina, commonly known as bird of paradise flower, is named after her. The Christmas tree tradition. Queen Charlotte is often credited with introducing the Christmas tree to Britain. She brought the German tradition of decorating a tree for Christmas to the royal court, which later became widespread. Challenges. George III's mental illness. One of the most challenging aspects of Queen Charlotte's life was her husband's recurring bouts of mental illness, which historians believe were due to a condition called porphyria. George III's first major episode occurred in 1788 and his condition worsened over the years. During the period, Charlotte had to manage her household and maintain a semblance of normalcy despite the king's incapacitation. Political turbulence. Queen Charlotte's reign as a queen consort saw significant political changes and challenges, including the American War of Independence and the French Revolution. These events have profound effects on the monarchy and British society. Ancestry. Queen Charlotte's ancestry is a bit of a debate. There has been some historical debate and research suggesting that Queen Charlotte may have had an African ancestry through her Portuguese ancestor, who was said to be a descendant of 13th century ruler Alfonso III of Portugal. Some historians suggest that they might have a Northern African heritage. However, this claim remains a subject of historical interpretation. Some scholars believe that she had African features, and some historians believe that she had fair skin with European features. Many believe that she was the first black queen of Britain. Later years, widowhood in practice. As George the Third's health declined, his eldest son, the future George the Fifth, served as a prince regent from 1811. Charlotte became more withdrawn, dealing with her husband's illness and changing political landscape. Death. Queen Charlotte died on November 17, 1888 at Kew Palace in Surrey. She was buried at St. George Chapel at Windsor Castle. Legacy. Cultural impact. Queen Charlotte left a lasting legacy in various fields including the arts, education and botany. Her contributions helped shape British culture and scientific advancements during her time. Queen Charlotte's life was one dedication to her family and her adopted country, marked by significant culture contribution and personal resilience in the face of challenges. Her influence is still felt in British culture and the history of the monarch.